gonna do the New Year's Eve tag, or I guess the New Year tag for 2012. What did you do in 2011 that you'd never done before? Well, I guess one thing I did was I moved around a lot. I moved states like every 3 months for most of 2011, and also I went skydiving. Did you keep your New Year's resolutions, and will you make more for next year? I didn't make New Year's resolutions. I basically just said, like, keep living your life. And I really liked 2011. It was probably one of my favorite years, and like being 25 and all that, probably one of my favorite years of my life. So I'm pretty happy about that. And for next year, I'm just gonna, focus on graduating, getting my degree, and starting my career, getting a job and all that. So I think I'm gonna accomplish that. It kind of just has to happen. Did anyone close to you give birth? Yes. Back in April, one of my best friends gave birth, Haley, to Owen, and my sister actually gave birth just 2 months ago, at the end of October, to Kemper. What countries did you visit? I just stayed here. What would you like to have in 2012 that you lacked in 2011? My OD, my degree. What was your biggest failure? I actually really struggled in one of my rotations at the VA. So my midterm grade was pretty bad, but I had to bring that up. But no, I'm pretty happy with how I accomplished this year. So that's it. Did you suffer any illness or injury? No, I didn't. I was very, very, very lucky. I actually had food poisoning a couple of days ago, but that doesn't count because I feel so much better now. What was the best thing that I bought? Well, I bought the skydiving. That was definitely the best thing. I just bought an Xbox. I bought these glasses. I don't know. I bought a lot of things that were good. Maybe that's why I liked this year so much. What did you get really, really, really excited about? Oh, this is gonna be the most boring video ever because there's two things. I'm gonna get my degree next year. This last year I went skydiving. I got really excited about skydiving. What songs will always remind you of 2011? Fire Burning on the Dance Floor, definitely, and Party Rock Anthem because that was played so much. Grenade and Just the Way You Are. That's a good song. And that Booty Call song by Lady Antebellum. What's that one? What is it? You know what I'm talking about. Compared to this time last year, are you happier or sadder? I'm much, much happier. Last year I was like only happier in theory, I guess. Now I'm actually happy. Thinner or fatter? I think I'm like the same. Richer or poorer? I'm still in school, so I'm still borrowing money. So I'm always poorer. But that's okay. What do you wish you had done more of? Probably cleaning. I'm really bad at cleaning and cooking for myself. I ate out a lot, or I guess skipped meals a lot too. That wasn't very good of me. Yeah, but cooking a lot, or cooking more for myself. I wish I had done that. But I did get to do that a lot when I was in Indiana, so that was good. And I always wish that I played more dancing games, more Dance Dance Revolution and all that. What do you wish you'd done less of? Oh, eating out, huh? Look at that. How will you be spending New Year's? Maybe go to the rodeo? I'm trying to embrace the culture down here in Virginia. What was your favorite TV program? Survivor. I said that last year, but it's the best. So, there. What's the best book you read? I read Moonwalking with Einstein by Joseph Foer. Not Joseph. I read Moonwalking with Einstein by Joshua Foer. It's funny because that song's about that, it's funny because that book is about memory, and I just said the wrong name, which is really funny. What was your greatest musical discovery? Huh? I'm trying to get more into country because I'm down here. I don't know if that's like a big discovery. I really have to try hard to like it. But you know, it's kind of enjoyable, so I guess that's a pretty good discovery that I kind of sort of enjoy country. What was your favorite film of this year? My siblings are gonna make fun of me because I made them watch it and they're like, that wasn't that good, but it's Friends with Benefits. I just watched it like a week and a half ago for the first time. Then I made my siblings watch it with me for my second time and their first time. But that's probably my favorite one. God, I bet a lot of much better movies came out this year that I'm just not thinking of. But that's the one that's fresh in my mind, and I really liked it. My favorite part was when Justin Timberlake was singing Jump Jump, of course. What did you do on your birthday? This year, my birthday was my very first day of externships. And that was pretty good, because I liked my first rotation. But it was exciting. I wish I could have been with people that I knew, but you know, that's how life goes. How would you describe your personal fashion concept in 2011? I wore a lot more work clothes. I guess that's it. And then somewhere in the summer, was it the summer? I think it was the summer. Somewhere in the summer I just decided that I really like wearing dresses and skirts to work. And I don't know, maybe it's easier for me to wear them. But that was my concept, I guess. In one of my rotations, I only wore dresses the entire rotation. And I did a pretty good job of that. Who did you miss? I miss a lot of people all the time, but I worked really hard to see a lot of the people that mean something to me. So, go me. Who was the best new person you met? Oh, this is so bad. I can't believe I have to pick people because I met so many different people because I move every 3 months. So I met a lot of different people, but probably my favorite person that I met was Jim Morrison. Tell us a valuable life lesson you learned in 2011. I'm really shy a lot, and then one of my friends just told me that like I shouldn't have to be shy because he likes my personality, you know, and I say things that aren't like stupid all the time, so I don't know. I'm trying to be myself more. And the next question was 2011 a good year for you and why? And yes, it was, and I think it's because I was trying to be myself more and like more free with who I really am. What was your favorite moment of the year? It was probably like the day after, like that same day that I went skydiving, like that whole day felt amazing. And also my friend, one of my friends had a stroke before I met him, and then I went to his doctor's appointment with him. But before the doctor's appointment, he was like really in his head scared that something bad was going to happen to him again. And so I went to his doctor's appointment with him. The doctor was basically like, you can't keep thinking like this. You just have to, you know, deal with the fact that you had a stroke. And then I think I talked to him after that meeting, and you could tell that like he just turned over a new leaf and he felt a lot better about that. That was a pretty spectacular moment as well. Where were you when 2011 began? I was in my parents' house in the corner room. Where will you be when 2011 ends? At a restaurant, maybe Shakers. In Virginia. Woohoo! Did you make any new friends in 2011? I made like most of the friends that I have now in 2011. What was your favorite month of 2011? Oh, good question. I'm gonna say December because I like December a lot. Yeah, December. How many different states, provinces did you travel to in 2011? Okay, this is a good question. I had New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia. Maybe that's it. New Jersey, Massachusetts. 5? I think that's it. What was your favorite record from 2011? They Might Be Giants came out with an album called Join Us. That was alright. I liked it okay. How many concerts did you see in 2011? Just the one, the They Might Be Giants Join Us tour. A lot. What was your proudest moment in 2011? That was when I went skydiving. If you could go back in time to any moment in 2011 and change something, what would it be? I would want to go back and see that metallic foreign body that I didn't catch. That's probably what it would be. And what are your plans for 2012? I'm gonna finish my rotation here, do my next rotation in Rhode Island, graduate. Oh yeah, take my boards, get my degree, get a job, and start figuring out where I want to end up. Alright, so that's it. This tag is pretty long, actually. It took me a long time to do. I'm probably going to cut out some of the questions, though. And so I had a really good year this year, so I'm happy about it. And I hope you guys had a year that was as good as mine, and I hope next year's even better. And you can do this tag if you'd like. It's pretty easy to do. And I will see you next time. Next year.